Dowd. He's played tonight by Jesse Ward from Lewis and Clark. Let me tell you, Elwood is probably the nicest man in the world. He makes friends with everybody, including the title character of this play, Harvey. Well, unfortunately, Harvey is what is called a puka, which is a magical creature that stands about 6 foot tall and looks like a rabbit. Well, and also he's a very shy person, so he makes himself invisible to almost everybody, except Elwood, of course. Well, Elwood's very proud of Harvey, and he treats him like any other friend, even introducing him to everybody else that he knows. And he introduces him just like, you know, he's another friend, whether he can see him or not. So, as you can tell, Elwood gets kind of a different reputation for that. People think he's a little on the crazy side. Well, in this scene, we're doing Vida, who is played tonight by Flo Duvall of Elsie. Vida is Elwood's sister. She's throwing a party for all of the finest women in town to try and find a suitor for her daughter, Myrtle May, who is played tonight by Katy from Kamaya. Soon joined on stage by Mrs. Chauvenet, who's played by Hannah Wynn from St. George's. Miss Chauvenet is the grande dame of local society, and she's also an old family friend. Well, that's enough said. Are we ready to go? Let's have places. Ladies and gentlemen, Harvey.
Myrtle May. Uncle Elwood is my biggest heartache. Although people say he's peculiar, he's my brother. And he won't be home this afternoon.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
But Mother, why can't we live like other people?
Must I remind you again, Uncle Elwood is not living with us. We're living with Uncle Elwood.
Living with him and Harvey. Did Grandmother know about Harvey?
I've wondered and wondered about that. She never wrote me if she did.
Why did she leave all of her property to Uncle Elwood?
Well, I suppose it's because she died in his arms. People are often sentimental about that kind of thing.
That's what you always say, and it doesn't make any sense. She couldn't have made her will after she died, could she?
Don't be didactic, Myrtle May. It's unbecoming of a young lady. Men loathe it. And remember, wave your hand.
I'll do my best.
Oh dear, Miss Tewksbury's voice is certainly fading.
But not fast enough.
Lovely, Mrs. Tewksbury, lovely.
Oh, hey, excuse me a moment, Harvey. I have to get the phone. Hello? Oh, you've got the wrong number. But how are you anyway? This is Elwood P. Dowd speaking. I'll do. Why, thank you. And what is your name, my dear? Miss Elsie Greenwald. Harvey, it's a Miss Elsie Greenwald. How are you, Miss Elsie Greenwald? Well, yes, I'd love to join your club. I belong to several clubs already. The University Club, the Country Club, the Pinochle Club up on the 4th Avenue Station Firehouse. I spend much of my time there. Or over at Charlie's Bar or Eddie's Place. Or, oh, I'm sorry. What is your club exactly? Harvey, I get the Ladies' Home Journal, Good Housekeeping, and the Open Road for Boys for 2 years for $6.25. Sounds good to me, I'll join it. How does it sound to you, Harvey? Harvey says it sounds fine to him also. He'd like to join too. Yes, that's 2 subscriptions. Mail everything to this address. I hope I'll have the pleasure of meeting you sometime. Harvey, she says she would like to meet me. When? When would you like to meet me, Miss Greenwald? Well, how about now? My sister seems to be having some friends over, and we would be honored if you would join us. Oh, no, my sister won't mind at all. 343 Temple Drive. I hope to see you in a very few minutes. Goodbye, my dear. Oh, I was supposed to think we better freshen up. Yes, I think so, too.
Just can't seem to find the guest list anywhere, and I really ought to show it to Miss Ellerby.
Mother, Miss Chauvenet, she's asking for you. Here's Mother, Miss Chauvenet, here she is.
Vida Louise Simmons, I thought you were dead.
Well, I'm very much alive, thank you.
And this full-grown girl must be your daughter. I knew you since you were a baby.
I know.
What's your name?
This is Myrtle May, after her father's sisters. He's dead, that's what's got you confused.
Where's Elwood?
Oh, Elwood couldn't make it this afternoon. Can I make some tea?
Elwood isn't here.
No.
Well, shame on him. That was the main reason I came down. I want to see Elwood.
Come now, there are plenty of people around who want to see you.
Do you realize, Vita, that it's been years since I've seen Elwood?
No. Where does the time go?
But I don't understand it. I was saying to Mr. Chauvenet only the other night, what on earth do you suppose has happened to Elwood Dowd? He doesn't come to the club dances anymore, and I haven't seen him at a horse show in years. Does Elwood see anybody these days?
Elwood sees somebody.
Oh, yes.
Well, is Elwood happy, Vita?
Yes, Elwood's very happy. You really needn't worry about Elwood. Oh, there's Mrs. Frank Cummings. Do you want to speak to her?
Oh my, but she looks ghastly. I haven't she failed, though?
If you think she looks badly, you should see him.
I must have them over for dinner sometime, then. She really does look frightful. I thought she was dead. Now, what about tea, Vita?
Oh, I'm sorry. If you'll excuse me, I'll proceed.
Elwood Dowd, bless your heart.
Oh, Aunt Ethel, it's a pleasure to walk in and find a beautiful woman waiting for me.
Elwood, you haven't changed.
Aunt Ethel, you really mustn't miss the party.
Well, there's punch if you don't like tea.
But I do like you. Stop pulling at me, you two. Now, Elwood, what night next week can you come to dinner?
Oh, any night at all. I would be delighted.
Elwood, some mail came for you. I brought it up to your room.
Oh, did you? That was nice of you. Ethel, I want you to meet Harvey. As you can see, he's a puka. Harvey, you remember me telling you about Mrs. Chauvenet? We all call her Aunt Ethel. She is one of my oldest and dearest friends. Huh? Yes, that's right. She's the one. This is the one. He says he'd know you anywhere. Well, Harvey, why don't you come along? I need to introduce you to all of our friends. Excuse me a moment, Aunt Ethel.
What?
You're in his way. Harvey, why don't you go on ahead? I'll be with you in just a moment. Oh. And, there you go. I can see that you are a bit disturbed about Harvey. Don't be. He stares like that at everybody. It's just his way, but he liked you. I know he did.
Some tea, perhaps?
Well, not right now. I think I'll be...
Oh, but I'm sorry.
I'll be talking to you. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
And scene. Okay, next up we have Melody Guthridge is going to introduce the next play.